So you wanna be a witch? I've got some magic tips and tricks for all you new magic folk out there. What's in my magic bag? Chill with me as I show you all the cool and foundational things I bought from the metaphysical store today.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite hood witch. It's your favorite up the street, round the corner, round the way hood healer. It's your favorite hood priestess, LadySpeech, in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world, and yet you're here with me, spending your time and attention. And that, my friends, is valuable currency. And I appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification button. That's only if you're feeling me, you're feeling this, and you like what you see. All right, y'all. You know what today's video is about. Obviously, you do, because it is in the descriptions. So you want to be a witch. So you want to be a spiritualist. Let's talk about it. I'm going to do several videos about this, but today we're going to do a little bit of magic tips and tricks. This is going to be a regular segment on this channel. I'm going to give you, when I went to my social media and I asked people what they wanted to see from me as far as my content, a lot of people said they wanted me to go over magic tips and tricks, magic tips and tricks, because, you know, I'm a whole priestess out here. I've been doing conjure work for well over 20 years. I am a mambo in training. I am going to be initiating in as a high priestess in the Haitian voodoo tradition very soon. So I got a lot to say about this magic journey. I've got a lot to say. So today's video is going to be about, I'm going to give some advice to the beginners, or if you're making your walk into the spiritual path, I've got some tips for you on your journey. Also, what we're going to do is a, not an unboxing, but I guess a magic haul. I went to the magic store today. This is one bag from the magic store, and I'm actually about to go into another magic store and pick up some supplies. So the next time you see me, we are going to be unpacking some of these things. I'm going to tell you what I got, what I use it for, and also we're going to go over some tips for starting your journey in the spiritual realm, in the witchy realm, and all that good stuff. So come with me on this journey, and thank you for your time and attention. Mwah. All right, so I totally lied. I told you that the next time you would see me, I would be getting ready to unbox this with you. Lies. I, however, did just come out of the second shop, so I just got some new stuff, and I am actually headed to the store because I need to get some offerings. You know, when you practice hoodoo, when you practice voodoo, you work with folks. You work with, in my case, I work with ancestors, I work with deities, but most explicitly, I work with the Loa. All right, so I picked up some, just got done at the grocery store, and I picked up some flowers. The vegetables are for me, but I got a bunch of fruit for the offering. So yeah, here is, I got some magic stuff, so we're gonna go over that, and then we're gonna go over what's in the magic bags. I'm not necessarily gonna take you through what the offerings are today. You have a rough idea, but yeah, there's that. What's up, guys? So I lied. We're not at the house. I was actually just at the house, but I remembered that, speaking of offerings, I have some offerings that, my old offerings I need to dispose of. So I'm on my way to the crossroads. I've got my old offerings in hands. I've got my old flowers, my old fruit, and I'm on my way to the crossroads to dispose of this. There is a certain crossroads I like to go to that has a trash can conveniently placed. So why am I doing this? Because per my tradition, the hoodoo conjure tradition and the voodoo tradition, you dispose of your magic, your finished magic, at the crossroads. So if it is organic, biodegradable material, sometimes I will just go, let it go to the ground if spirit says that's what they want, or I will just put it in a trash can at the crossroads. So when I'm done with my magic debris, I throw it away at the crossroads, and that's where I'm on my way to right now.
What's up, everybody? So we're back, and it is time to play what I bought from the magic store today. I've got some goodies to share with you, so we're gonna go through this bag, these two bags, and talk about what the things that I bought today. And I'm also gonna talk about and have a conversation with you about some advice for new witches, new spiritualists, folks who are entering into the mystic, magical path. First and foremost, let's get into the bags, and then we're gonna get into a little conversation. So I got this bag from Quantum Alchemy, which is a mystical magic store slash pet shop in Colorado, and I go to them for a couple things. First and foremost, they have the chime candles that I like. So chime candles are going to be your friend, new witches, baby warlocks, baby conjurers, baby healers. Chime candles are going to be your friends. So chime candles burn for how long do these burn for? Maybe like 2 or 3 hours. These burn for 2 or 3 hours. They are, it says 2 to 2.5 hours burn time. So these are chime candles, or sometimes they're referred to as spell candles. So I like to light these candles when I am doing spell work. Also, as a mambo in training, every morning I am responsible for saying a certain set of prayers, lighting candles, and so these are some of the candles that I like to use. These chime candles or these spell candles when I'm doing light spell work or even heavy spell work. I oftentimes will use these candles. You will see a lot of conjurers, you will see a lot of witches using these in all the different colors. I use them in all the different colors, but I buy white the most because this is what I use most. And also white is a good substitute if you don't have, white candles are a good substitute if you don't have the corresponding colored candle that you need. So I bought some chime candles today from Quantum Alchemy. I bought some 3 Kings charcoal. So I burn a lot of things. I burn resins, I burn incense, I burn herbs. And so I like to light a charcoal and then throw the copal, throw the resins, throw the herbs on that and let them, aromate the air. I don't know if that's a real word, but to let them, spice the air up, cleanse the air, cleanse the space. So I bought some charcoals today. These are basic things, these are basic witch shit that you're gonna need, basic conjurer shit that you're gonna need. Also, I'm actually making a Mojo bag for someone today, or not today, but I make Mojo bags for people. And the Mojo bag that I'm going to be making, actually, I'm not going to tell you what I'm making it for because you don't need to know that. That's none of your business. So I bought this bag. Spirit told me this was the bag. I got a vision of the bag that they wanted me to use for the Mojo bag for this person, for a client. So this is the bag that I'm going to be using. That's the bag I might be using. I'm going to go back to see if they have a different color. And then last but not least, I have got I love this. I love the way it smells. This votive candle. It is a money candle. So I've got some prosperity work I'm going to do later on. I'm going to make a prosperity oil. I'm also going to make another one of my prosperity dry blends that I like to make. And I like to use it in candle work and spell work and all kinds of work. But anytime I do any kind of mystical, magical work, I like to light a candle. And so I picked up a nice little money candle that I'm going to anoint and, bless. And then I'm going to burn that when I do my spell work because I like to burn a candle when I'm doing that. So that is what I got from Quantum Alchemy. And so now we're going to get in what I got from Herbs and Art. So we're going to begin with the herbs. So this is basil. I actually picked up, both of these are basil. This is sweet basil, and this is holy basil. Okay, so I picked up some herbs today from Herbs and Arts, and so that's that herbs. I picked up some hyssop right here. This is, I use this a lot in my cleansing baths. This is part of a lot of conjurers. This is this is your spiritual first aid kit. This should be in your spiritual first aid kit is what this is in your spiritual first aid kit. Become friends with hyssop, okay? I also picked up some devil shoestring today. I picked up some calendula today. Let's see, I grabbed some lovely clove today. I also picked up some barberry today, all right? So we did that. I have picked up some lavender today and some cinnamon today as well, and picked up a few small tumbled crystals. So this has got some tumbled crystals in here, and these crystals are in a nice cleansing salt bath right here. They're chilling in this salt bath, and these are for a client. I'm doing some work for a client, so those are gonna help with that work. And I have got some oils that I have made. So I make my own oils, and also I go out and have oils made. So I've got some oils made for my own purposes, for myself. So some of those are cosmetic. I like to get my, you know, good smelling oils from, I have, you know, my perfume oils, the oils that make me smell good. I go to the magic shop and have those made. So those are that. And then also one functioning oil. I didn't feel like there wasn't a couple ingredients I didn't have. And so I had them make, I knew they had it. So I had them make it per my recipe and with my guidance. And the last thing is I got a candle. So I picked up a heart chakra candle because I'm doing some heart chakra medicine on myself. And yeah, that is what I got, you guys. So that's what I picked up from Herbs and Arts today. That's what I picked up. So let's have a conversation. And as we're having this conversation, as I, you know, say my little 2 cents and give you a little bit of advice, I'm also going to be taking some of the herbs, like this, all of the herbs that I got today, I was just running low. And so now I'm going to be putting some of these herbs up while I talk to you guys. All right. So advice for baby witches, for warlocks, for folks who are stepping into and moving into their spirituality in different shape, way, and or form. Some advice for you. Okay. So I meet so many people who are like, oh, I'm new into this. You know, I'm new into this. What should I do? What's some advice for me? And my first advice, if you are moving into this space, is develop a firm relationship with your spiritual team. Now, you will often hear me refer to your spiritual team. And when I say that, I mean all the people who are working on your behalf spiritually on the other side. So that's your ancestors, that's God, that's the creator. That is your spirit animal allies. That is your... it's your spirit animal allies. It is your guardian angels. It is your, all the people, the deities that follow you. It is all of those people who are working on your behalf to make sure that you are successful in life, okay? So developing a firm relationship with them, most especially your ancestors. Your spiritual team speaks to you on different frequencies. The way the creator speaks to you is on one frequency. The way your spirit guides speak to you is on one frequency. The way your spirit animal allies speak to you is on another frequency. So my first piece of advice to anyone entering into this world is develop a good, strong, and firm relationship with your spiritual team, you know? And you do that via prayer. You do that via meditation. You do that via the pursuing your relationship with your spirit guides and with your spirit animal allies, with your spiritual team, okay? Your spiritual team is your first line of defense. They are out for your highest good. They want you to succeed. They want you to win. They want to make sure that you, because when you win, they win, okay? So developing that relationship with your spiritual team is going to make sure you always end up with the right teachers. You always end up in the right traditions. You always end up on the right path. You always end up exactly where you need to be, all right? The first piece of advice, as you are moving into this world of spirituality, is develop a concrete and firm relationship with your ancestors. Develop that firm relationship first. When you develop that relationship first, you give yourself the permission and you give yourself the space to have a great counsel on your side. When you develop that relationship, you're prone to listen to them quicker. And the more that you listen to them, the better your life is going to go. Okay, so that's the first piece of advice. The second piece of advice is protection. All right. Before you start learning how to put somebody in a jar, before you start learning how to practice the defense against dark arts, before you start learning how to fight back with the arts, the first thing you need to learn is protection, protection, protection. You will avoid so much in this world, in this mystical, magical world, if you know how to protect yourself. So your first year, your first 2 years, your first 3 years is going to be spent on protecting yourself and learning new ways of protecting yourself via whatever tradition you follow, perfecting those ways of protecting yourself, and developing relationships with your protective guides, so that you understand how they work and how you all best work together, okay? So before you learn about cursing someone, or before you learn about hexing someone, or before you learn, all of that stuff, it is important to understand and know how to protect yourself, okay? I have not a billion, but I have a lot of different ways that I utilize to protect myself, and I'm always learning new ways. Spirit is always telling me new ways to protect myself. And so because of that, I avoid a lot of fighting. I avoid a whole lot of fighting because I protect myself. I avoid a whole lot of people coming at me because I protect myself. I live in a very public space, and the way that I live, I know makes a lot of people mad and invites a lot of attack, but I avoid a lot because I am up on my protection. I avoid a lot because I do what I gotta do to protect myself and others. So learning about protection, spending that first year really getting down with what it means to protect yourself, what it means to protect yourself spiritually, physically, emotionally, magically, and otherwise, okay? So protection and really developing a firm relationship with your ancestors and your spiritual team is going to be where it's at, my loves. It's going to be where it's at. So a couple things. Those are light. I covered those lightly. I can definitely revisit this, and I'm gonna revisit this, deeper. If you guys have any questions or you want, deeper insight into anything that I've said, I'm definitely down to do this video again, and I probably will do this video again and just expand on everything that I've said. So let's talk about a couple of elements in regards to what you have seen going on. So first and foremost, these jars, this is an old pasta jar, okay? And many of the jars that you've seen are recycled jars. One of the things I love about being a conjurer, a witch, is that there's a lot of recycling that goes into this. Y'all don't understand how environmentally friendly, when you really get into the practice of being a spiritualist, a witch, a healer, any of that. When you actually get into the practice of it, it's super environmentally based, and magic, as it turns out, is environmentally friendly. All right, my loves, that has been your video for today. I hope and pray this was informative for you. I hope you had a good time. I've had a lovely time with you. Thank you for coming with me on this day. Again, feel free to like and subscribe. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, kudos for you. You are freaking amazing, okay? Make sure to like, hit that subscribe button, put those notifications on, and also feel free to comment. But remember to keep it cute, because I'm a whole human over here. I'm a whole human over here, and I'm sensitive, all right? So don't go all internet gangster. Y'all have a good day. Continue to let me know in the comments what you're feeling, what you like, what you appreciate about this channel, what you want to see. If you liked this video, you want to see more of it, you just let me know that, and I will make that happen for you. I appreciate your support 1,000%. Thank you so very much for rocking with me, and I hope to continue to give you good content as we grow together. So have a good day, have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good night. Whenever you are listening to this, again, you could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere, but you are here with me. You spent your time and your attention, and that is valuable currency. I appreciate you. Have a good night, drink your water, do your kegels, stay out the comments, love yourself, and see you soon.